Here we go. We're at that time of the year where the 2K25 news is about to start coming out. Well, not really right now, but we're very close. And I'm going to tell you guys how I think the news cycle is going to go based on experience of previous years. I also got new gameplay for you. You see, I was level 1 out here on my Kyrie Irving build, and I ran into 599 overall MVP or GOAT tiers, whatever you want to call it. My first game. I'm like level 4 on my other account. I haven't played a lot this season. I've been playing a lot of X-Defiant, which we'll talk about later, like a disgusting amount. But hey, look. I know a lot of you guys that have been here love my yapathons, which we will be doing at some point today, but also for the new people that maybe don't know the channel or whatever, they've seen 2K25, they want to hear that info real quick, I got you as well. So this is what I think is going to be the beginning of the news cycle based on last year. So 2K25 is probably going to have the cover release in early July. Now, why do you ask? Because July 6th last year was when they released the Kobe Bryant Mamba Mentality Edition, you know, whatever you want to call it. And, you know, I think the year before that was like July 7th. So I would say early July is when we're going to get the pretty much beginning of the news cycle. Usually it's like a 60 to 75 day cycle, and then the game comes out. Now, Mike Wing, I wanted to point this out, aka Baluba, the gameplay director who gives us so much information about the gameplay and the changes and all that before the game comes out, tweeted this on October 18th. Yeah, that was his last tweets, guys, for 2K24. So he left very early this year, which is a common joke if you guys haven't been here for a while, that Mike Wing just goes on vacation as soon as the game comes out. And this year, man, he left pretty quickly. But what I would say is they're already working on the next game every single time he leaves, which is, I don't know, a good or bad thing. Leaving after a month is kind of crazy. I'm pretty sure that's one of the fastest he's ever done. But in terms of 2K25 news, when we're going to get his first reactions and him telling us about the game, will probably be early August, because as you see last year, August 5th is when he dropped his first tweet about quick drops being gone for 2K24. Now, Mike Wang's news is my favorite of the entire cycle, but it's gonna be a while, okay guys? But at the same time, like, before you know it, we will be there. So once again, I want to tell you all, by 2K25, and I want to say it early so people hear it. Okay, I'm not hyping the game up at all. I'm not paid by 2K. Don't buy the game. I don't care. Buy the game because you want to buy it, okay? My videos are not sponsored. They're not ads, nothing like that by 2K. By the way, this video is sponsored by me. All I'm asking is you just drop a like on the video. Can you do that's a pretty cool sponsor, right? Anyway, let's hop into this. So last year was also where we got information where, as you see from Uncle Dimmy tweeting out right here, this is your chance. Let me know the changes you want in 2K24. Corey SA, a guy who used to work for 2K very high up, said, how about women in the city? I think it's only fair since there are tigers and skeletons. And another guy who works for 2K finally gave us an answer on why there isn't women. He said that would require policy changes, not code changes. Sadly, that's like the boss of quote unquote change. So for those of you that want women to be in the game, NBA Live I think has done it pretty good when NBA Live 19 was out. I'm not sure if it's ever going to get there. However, the WNBA has been becoming much popular, so we'll see. As you see right here from Lily, she said the game would grow overnight if there was customizable female My players for the main My Career mode. With good hairstyles, WNBA player shoes, and an option for rolled shorts like all the real players do. With the upcoming WNBA draft, this was a while ago, and who's in it, not having it would be a huge missed opportunity at NBA 2K. So do you guys think that 2K should have WNBA players in the park next year? Now, like I just said, I think NBA Live did it really good, but I have no idea how 2K would do it, so I don't know. Anyway, as you see from the title, it's probably something bad about 2K25. I don't even know what the title is right now. I'm just giving you guys news. I'm very scared because I don't know what's the main thing I want to talk about. I think we have a lot of good news today. I'm scared for 2K25. Very scared. I think it's in danger. I think that this isn't just basketball games or it's multiplayer games that are in trouble. But of course, 2K, a company who doesn't even ban people that are cheating using Zins, Titans, whatever it is, or maybe they do, but it's very, very rare. This makes me a lot more scared for the game that we know and love, or used to love if you guys don't love 2K anymore. As you see from this clip that went popular on Twitter right here, I mean, this is from console apparently. There's some guy on Call of Duty and they're already getting cheats on the console. Now this is with a PC, you know, plugged in or something, and the Elgato. I don't know the full story, but basically this guy posted this and he was talking about how quickly cheating, hacking, whatever you want to call it, is growing in Call of Duty and gaming and stuff like that. Like, it's advancing very quickly. For a lot of us that, you know, enjoy single player games as well, it's not that big of a deal, but I love multiplayer games at the same time, and it's hard to see that in the future, it's going to be hard to see that 2K is able to ban all these players and have an anti-cheat system. It's already bad enough this year, and the only thing holding it back, guys, is the fact that you have to pay, like, remember when I interviewed the guy that had us in? It's like $50 a month. You have to have an Elgato. You have to have a decently nice computer. You have to set it up. You have to pay someone to set it up if you can't set it up. It's a lot of steps to cheat, which is insane, by the way. Even if it was one step, why would you cheat in a multiplayer game? Why would you literally have something where you press a button and it times your jump shot in a multiplayer game? Like, that just doesn't make sense. It's never made sense to me. Yeah, when I was a kid, you know, Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, up, down, left, right, L1, R2, R1 to L2, up, down, left, right. I'd probably still know that was probably really close to the jetpack cheat code. I used to do cheat codes all the time, but that's single player games. I just don't see how you could possibly have fun cheating in a multiplayer game and being at a nasty advantage. I don't get it. But yeah, I'm very scared because it's just gonna keep getting worse. The technology is gonna keep getting better. That, and also more people know about this. They know where to go. Like, I haven't told you guys, I don't even actually know what Discord it is. Of course, I could find it pretty quickly by just asking some people, but I don't know what Discord it is, but it's getting out there to more people. The more people get it, the more people tell their friends about it. And 2K is not doing anything about it at this moment. So, all right, that's my yapathon about what's going on with the cheating and things like that. I also want to talk about a lot of other kind of important topics, but you might not know, okay? Anyway, 2K doesn't ban cheaters. That's another thing that we were just talking about, but you can get banned because your internet goes out. Think about the reality that we're in right now. If your internet goes out and it's storming, you get banned for like an hour, but they're not banning cheaters. Like, it just doesn't make sense to me. But besides 2K, a huge issue is how most of the community plays. Like, I told you guys, I don't even really care that much. Like, I don't think the 2K24 gameplay is that bad. It's just everything around it. The business, the decisions they make with monetization for everything really is just terrible these days. But the way the community plays the game is really the biggest issue, in my opinion. Besides, when we're talking about gameplay, it's the community, bro. You go into random rec and you got people that just don't know how to play basketball at all. Like, I don't even know how to explain it, besides you guys know exactly what I'm talking about if you play with random players. And it's crazy because, you know, if you were playing Call of Duty for the first time or something like that, I could understand someone not getting it. But we're playing with people that play basketball or watch it, and it's crazy. I mean, I go into random rec and I got 8 people. Like, the one guy will cut 8 times in a play, and if you don't pass it, the 6th cut that he gets in that play, if he's a little bit open and you don't pass it, now he's running out of bounds. Now, like, they're just running. There's no actual people that are standing still and letting you be able to create an offense. They just want to run all game because they need the ball too. It's the worst thing ever. And yes, you know, shooting guards can set screens from time to time. It's situational. It's important from time to time. But I should not be loading up in a game and the main guy setting me screens is the point guard or the shooting guard, you know, stuff like that. Like, I don't know. People just got to learn basketball. And I think that's really the biggest issue is I can get on 2K24 and enjoy it. And some people don't even understand what I'm talking about. And I feel like that's a big reason is because they're playing with people that make their experience horrible. You know what I'm saying? And by the way, I was dropping these guys off in this gameplay. But as you see right here, it kind of ties into what Dignify was saying in this tweet. I wanted to talk about it for a while. He said, Every random rec game I get matched up with dudes like this, and the game starts right away every time. And I said the game's secret skill-based matchmaking is never talked about. Good players will get matched with bums and vice versa. Now, you might be like, what are you talking about? I only play basketball games. Well, skill-based matchmaking, what is that? Maybe you guys play Call of Duty. Maybe you know exactly what I'm talking about. This game has some sort of team builder, skill-based matchmaking, engagement matchmaking, like where they try to keep you on the game as long as possible. Like you lose 2 games because you're playing with bums, then they give you a good team. I'm telling y'all, bro, there's a 99% chance. I don't want to go out of my way and say 100% because maybe I'm wrong. And maybe 2K would be so mad if I was, saying it in 100% that they would try to sue or something. I don't know. But I am pretty sure 2K has some sort of skill-based matchmaking. I'm talking about all the way down to the ones court. And what I mean is, I'll go in on my GOAT tier build that I've got a good amount of games played on, and usually like 8, 9 out of 10 games, it is giving me very above average players. You see what I'm saying? Sometimes it'll give me a bum, but if I lose a game, if I lose 2 games in a row, it almost always gives me someone not good. Like if you lose a game, they're going to give you someone that's not that good. Because I'm telling you, bro, it wants you to win, and then you're going to go back into the same cycle. You win, then you play a guy who's a bit better, you might win, then you play a guy who's even better, and you lose, right? So then it just works you straight down and up and down and up, and it's this cycle that's insane. And it's just like X-Define. Now, I don't know if you guys know what X-Define is. I've been really enjoying this game. As you guys can see, I went 61-9 earlier and lost. Yeah, I'm a level 101. It's bad. For the people that say Badge Plug doesn't play other games, it's bad out here, okay? I definitely do play other games. I'm telling you. But 61-9 and I'm losing. Yeah, I could have played a little bit more objective. I'm going to show you guys some clips right here. I've been going crazy with the sniper rifle. But that game for sure is confirmed by one of the gameplay executive producers. It has this thing called like a team builder, which isn't skill-based matchmaking. The game does not have skill-based matchmaking in most of the modes, which I love, but it has a team builder. So it gets together 12 people in a lobby, and it says, hey, Badge Plug is really freaking good at this game. So let's find 11 out of the other 12 people that's in this lobby and give him every single person that sucks, because he's really good. So he should be able to carry those people to a victory, right? Makes it like a 50-50 chance of winning is what he said. And it's horrible, bro. It punishes people that are good at the game. And I'm telling you, I was level 88 like 2 weeks ago, and I've only went up like 13. I've been going up like less than 1 level a day, mostly to the fact that I get on and I am carrying people. And I'm having to play with people that aren't even, it's like they have their controller in their hands and they're facing their monitor, their TV. And then when the game starts, they turn around. They still got their controller in their hands, but they are playing without even looking. It's bad. And I'm pretty sure 2K has that. I could be wrong, but I'm almost positive they have something like that in their game. And I want to talk about that for a while. But Dignify also said, I was testing jump shot meters. This was open with a 99 3-ball, lethal zone, and sharp takeover with jump shot boost, and I missed. And I said, been telling people for years there's quote unquote open shots you can't hit, but you can sink a 40% contested if you time it right. Now, I don't really know how to explain this, but basically, and this has been going on for years now, if someone is like in your bubble before you shoot, even if it ends up open, it drastically changes the percentages of you making the shot, even if they just stand there. But if they were there as soon as you hit that X button or square button, it's gonna go down a lot. Versus if someone's like late to the contest, but they get there for a 30% contest, you can green that all the time in 2K24. It just doesn't make sense to me. You guys know I'm a 70% shooter, 60% shooter on some builds with lower three-pointer, 70. I even got up to 81 at the very highest in the beginning of the year in the 1v1 theater, where I had a 76 3-ball, 92 mid-range, which is crazy. That's something else we could talk about as well. Look, I'm on the 5K court right here with my James Harden build, level 5, and I was taking VC from stage players, but I'll show you guys that probably in the next video where we went on this nasty streak, like just popped into the stage, because these guys, A lot of them, I'm telling y'all, I've told you for a long time, Stage is just like glorified Park with meta lineups. Like most of them aren't actually that good at the game. Anyway, let me get on to this, okay? So Koza said right here, they need to implement something exactly like they have now with 92 and under rec. Do a 60 to 75 overall rec so new players with little VC can hop on, compete, and have some kind of fun online. I want you guys to let me know how you feel about that. Because like I was saying back in the random rec, you know, you can get teammates that are like 60 overall, and they will definitely sell you. But at the same time, something that popped in my head was how many people, because we know, you probably know right now, if you know what bum rec is, you got friends, or maybe you do it, that go in there, specifically never upgrade over a 92 overall so they can always play people that are under 92 overall. When there is bum rec, it's like times of the day now that there's bum rec. It's not all day, I think. But people are going to do that again if they do that. They're going to make 75 overall builds and never upgrade them past 75, even though they're pretty good at the game. They just want to beat up on bumps. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. But look, Joey right here said this. He said, please, for the love of Jesus, on 2K25, let us pick our body type in the builder. But if we want to change it to a different one afterwards, we can by doing workouts for it. Now, you guys see in this gameplay, I'm on my 99 layup hardened build. I got the body type on it. After months and months, I finally did some of the workouts and got it. I had this build for months. I think that is the dumbest thing 2K has ever done. And the craziest part about that whole situation is the fact that on last gen, yes, prehistoric gen, if you guys don't know, you're able to go and pick your body type right away. But next gen players gotta be penalized. I mean, 2K does the most outrageous, weirdest things I've ever seen. If you guys didn't know, prehistoric gen, last gen this year, has a my court, and the my court actually looks good in my opinion for that game, you know, for how the graphics are, how they can't really make them any better than where they're at right now for the game. We don't even have a my court. PC players, yo, PC community, I feel bad. I feel so bad for you guys. In my video, the downfall of NBA 2K, my video essay / documentary, it's got almost like 300K views already. I'll pop it up right here if you guys want to go check it out. It'll be at the end screen. You can click it or tap it. There was a lot. Like, you would think the PC community is not that big for a basketball game. No, there was a lot of people commenting about how 2K has been, like, you know, they've been effing them over for years now. They don't even have a next-gen game. I don't think they've ever got a next-gen game, guys. Think about how crazy that is. Now you might be like, oh, well, there's hackers on there, and that is 2K's fault. There has been hackers, and not even just that. Like, 2K doesn't even care about the hackers and cheaters on there. They have never cared. It's crazy to me. In every single spot, there's these stupid issues that should not be there. Stage that you're seeing right now has been the exact same 3 years in a row. But last gen has got a new stage or a new skin, like a new look to it. It might not be like a new one, but it looks different. But the next gen one has been the exact same. You are a generational player that comes out of the draft in your my career, and yet you're a 60 overall. Like 3 or 4 out of the last 5 my careers, you're a generational player, but you're a 60 overall. What? Now the Hall of Fame pass being, is it worthy due to, you know, the VC and the skill boost that you get for it? We were talking about that in the last video where I was telling you guys how people are buying it. And I got a guy that commented and he's like, look, I'm a truck driver and, you know, you do get VC for it and skill boost. So that's why I buy it. And I just want to say, yeah, you do get some rewards, but it's basically just like, you know, if you buy it, you buy it. But it's basically just buying VC and skill boost. Like, that's what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's $20. So for someone that buys VC, if you're going to buy VC, it's not that bad of an investment, I guess. But that's what they've turned it into. It's just another little thing where they want to nickel and dime you, but change your psychology where you don't really think that you're buying what you're buying. Like, yeah, you get some, I guess, okay, serviceable rewards with it. But it's basically just buying VC at the end of the day, is what I'm trying to say. So, guys, look, I seen this video, this comment right here, and you all know I did the 60 to 99 on the Kobe video. It's got over 3 million views. Once again, thank you guys so much. This comment right here, It says, as someone who's in between a casual player and a good player, I've had at least 400 hours on every 2K since 2K20. I've timed how long it's taken me to get 99 overall on a build, as I don't like buying VC. I think buying success is cowardly. On 2K20, it took me around 70 hours to get to 99. 21, it took me 70 hours as well. Then 22 was over 100. 23 was 100. And 24 was 160 hours, as I don't have consistent teammates and have to play with randoms in the park or in the rec. It's too expensive these days. I'm debating whether I should get 25 or not. I mean, even 2K has got players that are doing this no money spent every year, which I salute you, by the way, if you're doing that, especially as more of a casual player where you don't have teammates to play with and stuff very often. They're trying to, I'm telling you, bro, they are trying to get all those people to, they don't even want you to buy the game anymore. Like, it's that crazy. At least that's what I can see from how hard they make it to get up there. Now, like I told y'all, bro, buy 2K25 at your own risk. Buy it because you want to buy it, but also think about waiting till it's on sale or waiting till it's free every single year. Or also another thing that we talked about in the Kobe video was, if you're going to buy VC, just upgrade to like 75 overall. I'm telling you, bro, go watch the Kobe video. Yes, of course, I'm better than, like, you know, I'm like an above average player. I'm not trying to brag or anything, but at 75 overall, I was able to win a good amount of games, right? My player was pretty decent, okay? Maybe just try that. Go up to like 80 overall, where you got a little bit, and then do the rest of it no money spent. But speaking about no money spent, imagine if you spun your wheel and you got 1 million VC. That's what this guy got. 1 million VC. I think the best thing I've got this year was 25,000. 25,000 is the best I've got. I've got like 9 watches on my main account. I don't even know about my second account. But look, I'm done yapping, okay? Thank you guys so much for making this far. Click or tap this video right here if you want to see my documentary that took me a long time to make. This is not a regular news video or anything like that. It's an amazing video about the downfall of NBA 2K. I'm out of here. If you guys haven't clicked it yet, you might as well, because I'm about to leave. I'm out of here. Peace.